right? So normally what you have to wear is something to cover it up, but they didn't have any stockings that were big enough. So they're like, here's a patch, could you put it over? I'm like, really? I'm naked in front of you and you want me to put that little patch over that? Come on! So they said, will you be comfortable doing it naked? I'm like, yeah, no problem, come on, we'll do it. So I'm supposed to get up, camera's pointing over my shoulder, camera will see my rear end, and they who are walking towards me, Eve, Gareth, and Kai Owen, to come and save Jack. They will see everything. So, I warmed it up a little. Kids, because it was very cold outside. Really cold. Really, really, really cold. So I warmed it up a little, and they shouted, they shouted action. So action, the car comes pulling around, they're all in the car. I stand up. And then the car stops like a screech, and they get out of the car, and they come out, and Eve, this is Eve, Eve does this. Gareth does this. Kai gets out of the car going, ooh. Now if you go back and watch that sequence, that's the shot that they use. See the reaction on their faces and know this, they're looking at John's Todger. But what was most hysterical is I had to walk towards them and like to embrace them, and you know, Eve's turning pink by this time. Because even though it was cold, I got a pretty good, never mind. Anyway. So I'm walking forward and you know, it's like a telescope just looking out there. And he's like, I can't hug you, I can't hug you. I'm like, you're gonna have to hug me. But what was really difficult is to protect my feet, because we're working in a quarry. I put maxi pads on my feet to think it would be okay. Those sons of bitches soak up lots of water. Literally, I'm walking and I'm like, oh my God, it's like I got weights on my feet. They became like this thick, and the wings were huge. So they shouted cut, and it was great. But that's the kind of crap we used to get up to all the time. I mean, and when I say politically incorrect, we were a family, and nobody judged anybody. We had a ball. I mean, Eve used to sit in the morning. She'd come in an hour early because she had her hair to do, and you know all that kind of stuff. The boys would walk in and you know quickly shave Gareth, and they do. Airbrush makeup on our face, do our hair, boom. Captain Jack's hair took a little longer because it had to all be straightened and ironed and all that kind of stuff. But I used to go up to Eve right first thing in the morning, and she'd be sitting in the makeup chair with her coffee like this and going, with her rollers in, and her rollers were, I can't believe I'm going to tell you this. Her rollers were piping rollers. So I went up, didn't tell her, and I put it right through the roller. She was talking on a Bluetooth. What I love about Eve, she didn't flinch. She wasn't like, while eating your breakfast, she went, hello, Jenny. She called me Jenny. And you know what I did? This is the even doubly wrong part of it. I took a picture of her going, looking at it, like that, and I use it as my ringtone when she calls me. So the picture, it comes up, her going, look at my Taj right through the roller. Who's on the phone? Eve. Oh, I am so wrong. Oh my goodness. So those are the kind of things we used to get up to. Yes.
Sorry, usually if I'm home and I'm talking to celebrities, I'm sorry, character.
Don't apologize. Just spit it out.
I can't figure out what to say. Calm down. I have too much to say.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of people who have a lot to say, so say it quickly. Okay, yes you can, but the thing I don't like about doing that is, and I explain it in my book why, because I feel like I'm some kind of circus animal. She's so not listening. There you go. Yes, in the back there, they're great.
So,
That was good. You like went, me. Yes.
You've always said that you were such a huge fanboy and you love comics and you love Doctor Who. So I would like to know your excitement level. You also say you don't read ahead on the script. So when you found out you were I'm sorry, spoiler.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Doctor Who. Where the hell have you been then for the last 10 years?
So, can you tell us about your excitement level when you found out you were going to be the Pizza or before the Pizza? And your excitement level when you found out you were going to be rich.
Okay, my excitement level when I found out it was going to be the face of Bo, I don't read ahead of the script. We got the script at lunchtime doing the episode prior to it, and David came running to my trailer and banged on the trailer door. I have nothing to bang on. You're good. Are you following along?
I think I am
How do you...
the penis part. Penis?
Penis.
Stuff in my ear.
So you're going, penis? Same in any language. That's from a song called Lollipop, Lollipop. I'm trying to get it to help the parents out here. All right, told you it was going to be rough. Where was I? The excitement level. David came running to my trailer and he does this. I went, what? He said, have you read it? I went, no, I haven't read it. Go away, I want to know. He's like, you won't believe it because shut up and leave me alone. Same again, next day, lunchtime, we're still filming, I hear. And all of a sudden, have you read it? No, I haven't read it yet. Leave me alone, I'll read it later. Fine. Next day at lunchtime, I read it, I run to David. I read it, oh my God, I'm going to read it. That was the excitement level from both of us. And then when the episode aired, I had everybody around for pizza, which we called Dirty Pizza Night. And no, not because anything rude, but because pizza, you're not supposed to eat it, so it's dirty. We all eat pizza, so you're all dirty. And I love you. So Dirty Pizza Night, we're sitting, and just before we get to that scene, I walk up into my flat, and I open the window. We live in the same building, all of us. It's called Who Towers in Cardiff, and I bought a place there because I want to have a place in Who Towers. So I open up the window, and I open it up, and I open the window. David said, what are you doing? John, what are you doing? And I said, David, I want to hear the nation's jaw drop. And they did. Everyone went, you heard the whole nation go, so that was excitement. I was more excited when I found I was Raish. It was more of a like, yes! Because I knew I had the job longer. No, they did tell me when I signed up for they said Malcolm Merlin will be a constant through the entire series, and that was another reason why I'm like, Scott, why would you say no to a job like that? Where the producers say you're there for the whole time. Excited and thinking it was going to be great, and then I put the outfit on. Oh my God, it's so hot. And it's so heavy, because it's leather, and it's buckskin and suede, and when you're standing, I like to stand with my shoulders back and chest out, but seeing that, I'm like this. Oh my God, and my back gets so sore. But that's the only problem of being the most powerful villain in that kind of world. Fine, I'll walk with a hunchback. Just call me Quasi. Yes.
Well, I don't know if you know
Maybe that's what happens in real life. No, that's just a coincidence. I don't know. I don't know. The thing with Malcolm is he doesn't die. He kind of knows how to mimic death, and he says that in one of his, because everyone's like, yeah, Oliver Queen stabbed you through the heart, and you were dead. There's no way no one can survive from that. I'm like, well, I'm not no one. I'm Malcolm Merlin, and I can mimic death. And he says it in one of his speeches in season 2. After he comes back, he talks about how I was able to mimic, slow my heart down and look like I was dead, but then when the camera turned around, he's gone. He's gone. That hurt my voice. Over here. Let's go to, yes, Oliver.
So you're going to be working on Arrow season 4. Are the rumors of Green Lantern true?
Next question. I have no idea. Oh, really? No. That's me being silly. I have no idea. We are not, that stuff we're not, and if I did know, there's no way in hell that I'd be able to tell you. Yes, Guitar Man.
Speaking of being possibly too old for Captain Jack, do you think there might be any...
No man's ever too old for Captain Jack. Say it again?
Do you think you might be able to come back to Doctor Who anytime soon, and how do you think the chemistry would be between Jack and current Capaldi?
It's not a question of whether I would come, it's like asking me, it's because it's my decision. It's not my decision. It's the producer's decision and the BBC's decision. So they have to ask in order to come back, but they never ask. So I've kind of made my decision. That's why I've moved forward. Because if I sat around and waited, I would be bankrupt and on the street. Right? So, no. So I moved, but I would love, like I said, I would love to. And how would they react together? Well, Jack has a complete affection for the Doctor. I think he would look at him and say, you need to moisturize. True? I know Peter. Peter, if you don't know, was in Children of Earth, in Torchwood. Yes. He played Frobisher. See, I'm a bit of a geek too. A lot of a geek. Let's go to the boys here. What's the best season I've ever made? In Arrow. The best episode, well, I think they're all good episodes, but the best episodes are where I got to kick the butts of a lot of people. I love him. And it's not much fun to take him home. I'd be like, Scott, look what I bought at Con. He'd be like, really? First the dogs, now kids. I'm like, yeah, we'll be a big happy family. Like, call us the Waltons.
Never mind, you gotta take me too.
Do you have a penis? I'm about to say that the kids are like, let's go to the very buxom blonde lady. Yes. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Oh God, thank you. You can't tell nowadays. I remember one young lady, and she was talking to me, and I said something, if you compliment somebody, it's really nice, right? And I said, you got great chest, stick it out, look good. And she went, I will. I'm 14. I was like, oh my God. I said, you look like you're 30. She said, I know, isn't it great? And her mother went, it's fine. I dress her like Britney all the time. Yes. No. That's good. Thank you for asking, though. I have a rule about videos. I just don't do videos.
Okay.
Yep.
And then two, if you were going to assemble a team to take over the world, who would be on it and how would you do it? John Barrowman for president.
Unfortunately, I wasn't born in the U.S., so I can't run. But I could be a vice president. No, assemble a team of real or fictional?
Yes.
Okay. Here's what I do. This is hard to be on the spot because I gotta do it randomly. I would put, obviously, I'd put John Barrowman, but I'd have all of our, like, I'd have Steve Amell. I would also have David Tennant. I would have, let me just think here. I would have, oh my God, their names, it all goes out of my head now. Put it this way, anybody who's a major superhero character who plays one, I'd have them as the real person, but then I would also, because I could time travel, I would go to an alternate universe and I'd get their superhero version that they play on television that actually existed as superheroes. Follow me? I would then bring the two universes together, okay? And because I have David and the Doctor there, they could equal the balance in time while this was all happening in the TARDIS, right? Which would be spinning above us, keeping complete calm with the time continuum. Not that I've thought about this. Your laugh kills me.